So we learned the kinetic energy. Then what is potential energy? The energy that an object possesses due to its position is called potential energy. For example, water stored in a dam has potential energy due to its position. Okay, in the height it is located now. So water stored in a dam has potential energy due to its position. Okay, so the energy that an object possesses due to, or the energy it produced due to its position, okay, that is called potential energy. That is called potential energy. So which are the two types of mechanical energy? Kinetic energy and potential energy. Okay, for the movement, when an object while its movement it produces one energy, that is the kinetic energy, and the energy that an object possesses due to its position, okay, that is called potential energy. So these are the two types of mechanical energy. So we learned different forms of energy. Which are the different forms of energy? Heat energy, light energy, then mechanical energy. Okay, so these are the different sound energy, like okay, these are the different types of energy. Next is simple machine. Next we can learn about simple machines. Simple machines are tools that make our work easier and faster by applying the force at a convenient point, which either changes the direction or the amount of force applied. So what is simple machine? Simple machines are the tools that make our work easier and faster while it is applying, or by applying a force at a convenient point and some point, okay, a particular point, okay, which either changes the direction or the amount of force applied, sometimes force applied, okay. So there are 6 types of simple machines. 6 simple machines are there. They are lever, pulley, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle. Okay, these are the 6 different simple machines. So what are simple machines? Simple machines are tools or instruments that make our work easier and faster by applying the force at a convenient point, which either changes or changes the direction or the amount of force applied. Okay, changes the direction or amount of force applied. So which are the different types of simple machine? How many types are there? 6. 6 simple machines are there. Which are them? Lever, pulley, inclined plane, screw, wedge and wheel and axle. These are the different types of simple machine. First one is lever. A lever is a simple machine with a long rod that moves around a fixed support. A long rod is there and it is moved around a fixed support. Support is there. Okay. A lever helps to lift heavy objects or move things with less effort. Okay. What is the uses of lever? A lever helps to lift heavy things, okay, heavy loads, for lifting the heavy loads, okay, or move heavy things with a less effort. Okay. So these are the uses of lever. What is a lever? A lever is a simple machine with a long rod. A long rod is there and that moves around in a fixed support. One fixed support is there. Okay. So it consists of 3 parts. Lever consists of 3 parts. Which are the 3 parts present in a lever? First one is fulcrum. Fulcrum, F, it represents F. Then a fixed point or support on which the rod moves freely. Okay. See here, fulcrum is the fixed point or support on which the rod moves. We already learned simple machine with a long rod. A long rod is present that moves around a fixed support. So fulcrum is the fixed support. Fulcrum is the fixed support, fixed point or support on which the rod moves away. Okay. Next, second one is effort. E, effort. Force that is applied to move the object. The effort, we are applying the force to move an object. Okay, force. Okay, effort is the force. Then load, L, load. Load is the object in which force is applied to do the work. Load is the object on which the force is applied to do the work. So these are the three parts of a lever. Okay, which are the three parts of a lever? First one is fulcrum. Fulcrum is the fixed point or support on which the rods move away. Rod moves freely. Then what is the effort? Effort is the force that is applied to move the object. Effort is the force. Okay, effort is the force that is applied to move the object. Load. Third one is the load. L. Load. Load is the object on which force is applied to do work. There are three types of levers based on the position of fulcrum, effort and load. How many types of levers are there? Three types of levers. Okay. How many types? Three types of levers. Okay. There are three types of levers based on the positions of the fulcrum, effort and load. Okay. Position of the fulcrum, effort and load. First class lever, second class lever and third class lever. Let us learn one by one. What is first class lever? In this type of lever, the fulcrum lies between the effort and the load. See, first class lever, fulcrum is present in between the effort and the load. Seesaw is there, no? Seesaw. The fixed point is in the middle and the other both side we are sitting is in seesaw. Okay, so in this type of lever, the fulcrum lies between the, so that fixed point, that seesaw, it is fixed to the land. That is the fulcrum. Okay, so trolley, pliers, scissors are there, no? Scissors, it is fixed. One something is fixed there, not one nail is fixed out there. Okay, in between. That is the fulcrum. Okay, seesaw, trolley, pliers, scissors are example of first class lever. Okay, what is first class lever? In this type of lever, the fulcrum lies between the effort and the load. Next is second class lever. In this type of lever, the load is in between the effort and the fulcrum. The load or work in between the effort and the fulcrum. The load in between the effort and the fulcrum. Okay. So, bottle opener. Bottle opener is there, no? Then, nutcracker. Nutcracker, see the load is, we are keeping the nut inside, in between the fulcrum and the effort. We are applying the effort in the one side. Fulcrum, it is that fixed point is one, another side, and load we are keeping. The thing we are, nuts and all we are keeping in the middle. Okay. So, here in the second class lever, the load is in between the effort and the fulcrum. Okay. Wheelbarrow. The load we are keeping in between the wheel and the effort. Okay. In between the effort and the fulcrum. Okay. Then, bottle opener. Okay, these are the example of second class lever. Next is third class lever. In this case, the effort is in between the fulcrum and the load. Effort is in between the fulcrum and the load. What is fulcrum? Fulcrum is the fixed point or support. Okay. Then see here in this third class lever, effort is in between the fulcrum and the load. Effort is in between the fulcrum and the load. Tong, fishing rod, stapler is there, no? So, these are the example of third class lever. Okay, stapler, tong, fishing rod, these are the example of third class lever. Okay, so these are the different types of levers. Okay, first class lever, second class lever and third class levers. We are learning about the simple machine. Next simple machine is pulley. A pulley is a simple machine that uses grooved wheel. Grooved means having a narrow channel. Okay, and a rope is there in between. Okay, and a rope Okay, so a pulley is a simple machine that uses grooved wheels. Okay, in a well we are using the pulley for for drawing water from a well. For drawing water from a well, we are using pulley. Okay, a pulley is a simple machine that uses grooved wheel. Grooved means a narrow cut is there. Okay, a furrow or hollow cut is there in between. Okay, and a rope to raise, lower or move a load. For moving a load, for raising or drawing water from the well. Okay, etc. A pulley makes our work easier by changing the direction in which the force is applied. Okay, see, a pulley makes our work easier by changing the direction in which the force is applied. In one side we are applying the force, the other side the work is done. Okay, as a result, the effort is put in one direction and the load moves in different direction. Okay, while we are drawing water, we are raising in one side, raising the rope in one side, and the other side water is moving up. Okay, and hoisting, flag hoisting. Okay, then lifting heavy loads in a construction sites. Okay, these are the example of pulley. So what is a pulley? Pulley is a simple machine that uses grooved wheels and a rope for raising or lowering or moving a load. A pulley makes our work very easy, okay, by changing the direction in which the force is applied. As a result, the effort is put in one direction, and the load moves in another direction. Okay, when you are drawing water from a well, we are applying effort in one direction. One way we are pulling that rope, the other side work is done or the water is moving up. Okay, that is about the pulley. Next one is inclined plane. What is inclined plane? An inclined plane is a sloping surface. Okay, inclined plane is a sloping surface in which one end is higher than the other. Okay, inclined plane is a sloping surface, one end is higher than the other. Okay, one end is higher, the other end is lower. Okay, it is easier to lift an object up a slanted surface by pushing the object than to lift an object vertically. Okay, it is easier to lift an object up a slanted surface. Okay, inclined plane, it is easier to lift an object up a slanted surface by pushing the object than to lift the object vertically. Okay, so while drawing the water, it is that load is taking vertically. Okay, but in inclined plane, it is easier to lift an object up a slanted surface by pushing the object than to lift an object vertically. Then we have seen loads being lifted to a truck using an inclined plane. Have you ever noticed that one load is taking to the truck? Okay, there they are using an inclined plane. Okay, that plane is inclined, sloping surface. Okay, they are pushing logs and all, big logs and they are pushing and keeping in the truck. Okay, that is they are using an inclined plane or sloping surface. Okay. Then other example of inclined planes are slides in park. We are using the slides, we are playing in the slide. Okay, that is an inclined plane. Escalator, it is another example of inclined plane. Then ramps used for moving wheelchairs to height and see, ramps used for moving wheelchair moving up. Okay, so there we are using one ramp. Okay, that is an example of inclined plane. And road up a hill. Okay, roads to the hill. Okay, that is an inclined example of inclined plane. Next is screw. Another one simple machine, screw. A screw is a modified inclined plane. Screw is a modified inclined plane. What is a screw? Have you ever noticed that one? A screw? Have you ever seen? A screw is a hard rod with well cut out spiral threads on it. Okay, screw, well cut out spiral threads. Hard rod is there and with the well cut out spiral threads. Spiral threads are there. Okay, and a screw is better than the ordinary nail. A screw is better than an ordinary nail. Why? Because these spiral threads are there now. These spiral threads grip the wood. Grip means hold it tightly. Okay, hold it tightly, the wood or walls tightly. Okay, so and they do not come off easily. So nut and bolt, bottle cap, toothpaste cap is there, no toothpaste cap. So these are the examples of screws. So what is a screw? Screw is a modified inclined plane. A screw is a modified inclined plane. A screw is a hard rod with well cut out spiral threads on it. A screw is better than an ordinary nail. Why? Because spiral threads grip means hold it tightly than an ordinary nail. Okay, then and do not come off easily. Example of screws are nut and bolt, bottle cap, then toothpaste cap. These are the examples of screws. Next is wedge. A wedge is a simple machine that uses two inclined planes joined together back to back form a sharp cutting edge in the form of V. See, in a sharp for cutting the things we are using sharp things. Okay, that is the wedge. That is the example of wedge. Knives, saws, then blades, axes, tin cutters. These are the example of different types of wedges. Okay, sharp pointed things are for cutting. Okay, things are used for cutting are example of wedge. Okay, they are the wedge. Example, knives, saws, then blades, axes, tin cutters are the example of wedges. Next is wheel and axle. Wheel and axle. Wheel and axle form a simple machine in which a wheel is attached to a rod called axle. A wheel is attached to a rod. That rod is called axle. A wheel is attached to a rod called axle. When force is applied to the wheel, the axle turns. If force is applied to the wheel, axle turns. Door handle is there, not door handle. If you are applying force on the axle, that wheel will turn. On the other hand, if we apply force on the axle, wheel turns. When the force is applied to the wheel, the axle turns. Okay. When the force is applied to the wheel, the axle turns. On the other hand, if you apply force on the axle, the wheel turns. Example, tires of cars and truck, door handles, giant wheel is there, no big giant wheels. So these are the example of wheel and axle. So which are the different things we learned today? Which are the different types of force? What is force? A push or pull is a force. Okay. Which are the different types of force? Muscular force, gravitational force, frictional force, elastic force, electrostatic force, magnetic force. These are the different types of force we learned. Which are the different types of energy? Heat, light, sound, wind, electrical, mechanical. Okay, then so these are the different types of energy. Next is simple machines. Simple machine we learned different types of simple machines. Lever, pulley, inclined plane, screw, wedge, wheel and axle. Okay, so these are the different types of simple machines. Now we can see the new words from this lesson. First one, gravitational force. Gravitational force. Gravitational. Gravitational force. F-O-R-C-E, force. Second one, electrostatic force. E-L-E-C-T-R-O-S-T-A-T-I-C. Electrostatic force. F-O-R-C-E, force. Electrostatic force. Third one, magnetic force. M-A-G-N-E-T-I-C. Magnetic force. F-O-R-C-E, force. 4. Muscular force. M-U-S-C-U LAR, muscular force, FORCE, force. Next, frictional force, FRICTIONAL, frictional force, FORCE, force. Elastic force, ELASTIC, elastic force, FORCE, force. Kinetic energy, KINETIC, kinetic energy, ENERGY, kinetic energy. Next is potential energy, POTENTIAL, potential energy, ENERGY, potential energy. Next, fulcrum, 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 fulcrum. Effort, 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 effort. Load, LOAD, load. Lever, LEVER, lever. Pulley, PULLEY, pulley. Inclined plane, INCLINED, inclined plane, PLANE, plane. Screw, SCREW, screw. Wedge, WEDGE, wedge. Wheel and axle, WHEEL, wheel, and axle, AXL, axle. So these are the new words from this lesson. So you have to study, write and study the new words, read the lesson at least 5 times, complete all the notes from the textbook. You have to complete all the exercise questions, okay, and study everything from the textbook and notebook, and see you in the next class. Have a great day ahead.